Hello and welcome. Yig here. Today we're looking at Dwarves Glory, Death, and Loot again. It's been a while, but it actually came out yesterday, and I actually missed it. Oh, let's get that guy. Oh, we gotta click him more than once. Okay, there we go. Sorry, we were having a conversation. Maybe have fiance, so I was on the screen for a little bit, so I collected a few gems. But this is a sort of an auto battler that came out, and it's really interesting. It kind of got me more into the whole auto battler journey thing. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and we're going to start a new one. I want to see what the new clan is because there's quests and things going. And there's a bunch of other things that they've added to the game since then. So we're going to jump in here. That's season 4. Sure. We'll go for it. Season 4. I didn't even know there were seasons. Glory to mode. Yes, please. We're not strong. So... All right, let's see here. Shop tier 1. I gotta remember some of the game. I remember most of it, like our shop tier. We'll be able to upgrade our shop tier. There's a whole bunch more stuff. That's our shop tier right there. And that makes a huge difference. So let's see what we got here. We don't have anybody here. So the reroll, interestingly, let's check our, we've got this fight. These are our dwarves. Okay, so I did buy the supporter pack too, which gave me some green beards, and I've already got my green beard. Look at him. Fantastic green beard. Okay, so we have these two guys, and they are statistically average. So that is not a bad thing, though. So let's see who's in our recruit pool. These are statistically under average. Like, if there's a reason that's like, we should go for the cheapest guy because, you know, he's showing his worth right now. Do we have gold though? Where is my gold? There's our. We have 500, so we could get one guy basically. This guy is awful in almost every conceivable way, so maybe not him. We'll go. What have we got for fights? Okay. Let's go ahead and take out. I think we can do that. Let's take that. We'll try this. Oh, we got our little dragon guy. He came with my supporter pack. Okay, can we make it? I think we can make it. Hey, we got a little bit of treasure. So this is about building your dwarven clan, and driving them to victory, and going through and getting everything that you can. So in our case, we're going to grab that. That's probably going to definitely help us out, so we'll definitely do that. If we can find a shield, that'd be great, because then we can turn one of our other guys into something else. And there's formations, and there's some interesting stuff, if those are still in here. I'm assuming they are, because we still have, like, the tavern and everything else. Storage, which we are actually going to be equipping one of our dwarves with this, because that'll give him a little bit better of a weapon, and eventually we will get him with a shield, and he'll be a knight. Yeah, see, so we have some strategies, and some of these formations... Oh, there's a lot more formations now, too. They've added a lot since the last time I played. Artifact Dark Crystal... Artifacts... Okay, so those quests might not be within the realm of my ability yet. Alright, so let's see here. Did we get anybody in here, though? Okay, they're marginally better. We can take this guy if we make him a healer, because with his strength like that, he might not want to be a warrior. Yeah, we'll grab him. Okay, let's see if we can't maybe get him something a little more his speed for combat. Okay, we get it. Okay, we need that. Hey, there we go. We can use him as a wizard for the moment. He will be a wizard. Because he is definitely not a warrior. Oh, he is bad. Okay, now, let's go to our forge, because we actually can do something kind of cool here. Let's do this, so that we can get ourselves a little early advantage here. Hey, man. I need you to unequip that spear. I'm going to head over here to the forge, and I'm going to take them 3 spears, and I'm going to put them together. And it will cost us nothing to upgrade it into something ever so slightly better. Alright, that'll give us a good early, kind of an early advantage, because that's going to give him a lot more. Even if it's just poison resist, it'll still do a little more damage, too. So, alright. Okay, so we'll definitely go with the double, because now we got more guys. Hey, he's red this time. He was blue last time. Is he a random dragon? They're just I have fans. We have fans now. Dragons are our fans and they follow us around. Hey, that's going to work out. We like that. That's good. All right. That'll actually not be too bad. Okay. Knight shoulders, cloth shoulders. Cloth shoulders are going to our caster. Knight shoulders are going to our main guy. Wizard's hat, I'm not actually going to invest in, and I'll explain that in just one brief moment. Ooh, we could get this copper hat, and that would do some good. All right, let's see who we have in peoples over here. All right, we're going to need to upgrade some stuff, because I don't know how we upgrade this one. So, because there's no upgrade button here, but like I'm assuming it's going to be the same way that it was, and that'll upgrade along with our gear. Right? Like, so if we upgrade this, then maybe it will upgrade over there. That's the hope. That's the hope. Okay, so you put these shoulders on, you put these shoulders on, and you can put these shoulders on, and then we will be on our way to the next battle. 2 spearmen, one gun. I mean, it's the same XP, but if we can get the guy with the arrow, then, you know, he's a little squishy. One of these guys goes fast, and the rest of them are not doing it. Ah, that's what we want. Ding! We're buying this. Not enough gold. Can I lock you? You're locked. Okay. Off to the next fight we go. Let's do it. Oh, that was quick. I did not expect it to be that fast. Why are you shaky? I can't buy it while it's locked. Oh, that is fantastic. Okay. All right. No. We want this screen. We're going to give that to you now. Okay. Now we're good. The idea is that we will be... There's an easy formation you can build in the very beginning that will help you out a lot. And we're going to kind of direct ourselves towards that. Let's see real quick, though. Technically, this could help us. This would actually do more damage than what we're... No, maybe. Maybe. I don't think it would actually end up doing more damage than what we're doing, I'm thinking, actually. 320, 150... That's pretty stacked. That's not as bad. Let's try this 230 and see how we go, because we do have a healer. They don't. So technically, the fact that we're getting knocked back is because we're really, all of our equipment's really lightweight, so we aren't heavy. Our dwarves are not yet. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and grab that, even though it's going to be a little weird, because we're going to go ahead and... What do you got? You guys are kind of okay-ish, but I'm gonna save. We're gonna give that to him at this point, and the reason for that is, even though this is gonna do 6 to 8, and this is gonna do 5 to 8, since the upper end is the same, and we can hopefully get a shield for him in one of these next matches, and we get him on the road to being a warrior. 270 seems pretty okay. We can actually try for that because we have a healer, so potentially we can do this. As long as they don't riddle the healer with enough arrows to murder him, we should be fine. I don't know how death works now. It used to be that you just kind of... Anybody who died in a run would just come right back. But they didn't get experience. Hey, I need that. All right, but that is like 100? 100's not bad. Grab that. Okay. All right, now see the reason why they're... Okay, so what do we got over here? I'm still, like I said, I think I want to wait... If we can, and the reason I grabbed that other hat is that'll get us towards the use for that character for that. If we had a hat here, I would do it, but I think we'll go for the next fight. We're still being held up by our healer, which is not a problem. That's actually what I mean by that is we're being carried by our healer. And we're able to get through them fast enough to do that, so that should help us out. Now, some of this stuff can be upgraded. Some of our gear can be upgraded with these stones that have been passing by. So you see some of these things, like these. So we do have some interesting stuff. Okay, that would be nice. An assassin's blade. If we had somebody who was good for it. Unfortunately, we don't. So what I meant by that, we can use some of that stuff is, so for example, if we wanted to take... Let's see if we can actually do that. Let's go ahead and where's your thing? There it is. Okay, so let's go see if we can upgrade that. So if we do this, I think it's does it? Oh no, I think we'd have to. I think we still have to have stuff. I'm not sure how those work now, because it used to be you could use some of these to upgrade it. Maybe we need more. Oh, click to combine 4 to the next rarity. That no. Oh well, we'll go back to the other screen. We'll go back to here. Okay, so we're pretty close. We are at the very beginning too. Like at the very beginning when you don't have any anything. Okay. So we don't want that because that's a healer, and that would be terrifying for us at the moment. So we're gonna go over here and do this one. We don't have the numbers to handle those kind of waves yet. We are not quite there. No loot. Bit of a bummer on that one. Okay, we have another shield, so that's going to help us out quite a bit. I know that I want my thing that I want. So that the shield's going to help us carry through. So let's go ahead and put the shield on him. Let's go to... Okay, do we have anybody good in here? Negative. Let's see if we can get a fight that we can bait out that's actually pretty okay. So this one will be okay for us. Our healers can work through this pretty easily. I don't want to do the guy with his shield because he's just going to be more pain, and the big like chopper guys will actually take some guys out if he's around in these first couple fights. At least in my experience in the previous. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now let's upgrade this thing. Okay, now see, this is what I'm talking about right here. That's going to help. Once we're there, we're good. All right. Now these guys are starting to look good. Oh, you, sir. You are staying. Oh, those stats. Oh, man. Do we got a fight we can work our way through over? Okay, yeah, let's take these. Oh, my God. I don't know where that dwarf came from, but he's going to be hanging out with us. Like, he is up there. You guys realize, like, there's a I need to set the follow thing. That's what I need to do. I need to set our like run order, something we haven't done yet. Oh, go man go. A dwarf reached level 5 and we got 5 gem sword. All right. Oh, we got a boss loot. Okay, so minus 20% speed, 30% weight gain, gain 1 strength. Increase healing, 5% of max hit points, and remove 1 arrow every 2 seconds. So we're going to take this. Normally, in the beginning of the game, when you're later on, I would normally take this because it gives your main guy, you stick it on your main guy in the front, and you just make him super heavy, and then nothing knocks him back. And this thing is awesome for doing that. This, on the other hand, though, is amazing for keeping your healer alive. Okay, so we have this... Okay, I mean, this is just... That guy's to the moon for us. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, so we want to give this to you. See, we don't really have a lot of equipment. That's the problem. We're going to struggle bus it, like, if we get into a... So, okay, let's see. That's a healer. He's got a healer there. So we'll take this. We'll see if we can't eke our way to that guy. Because if we can eke our way to that guy, he's going to be doing some craziness. I think he becomes our front line. Because he's so far statistically better than everyone else that we've seen. Yes. That it's just like, that's crazy. Okay, so we need a little bit over 300 or 400 more, which may take us a moment or two to get to. This is tempting because this would help us out. Let's see what our fight is, what our fight choice is. Okay, we got 2 without healers. I'm gonna try this. Hopefully we don't die. But it is a lot of incoming damage, so technically that heal thing removing the arrows is gonna kind of keep our healer into this And as we can keep our healer in, then we potentially can get through this. And if we can, I think we just literally are going to be able to afford our guy. That dwarf, man. Whoo! I have never seen a dwarf with stats like that. In fact, hold on. I have to show this to someone right next to me. Look at this dwarf's stats. Okay, I was more excited than she was. Oh yeah, I gotta unlock it to buy it. Pardon me. Wait a minute. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Alright. Let's see what we got for him. We are not going to be able to get the other thing. Okay. So he came out as a thief already. I mean, honestly, we might keep him with that. We're gonna take his hat though. We're gonna take his hat. Okay, you don't get to keep that hat. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Oh, and you're bald under that, so let me give you this hat to hide that. All right, we're gonna give you that. All right, and he can keep his dagger. He's good with the dagger. Okay, because he's gonna murder everybody. All right, let's go. Now, see, now we could easily handle that, but we're gonna better bounty off of this one because he's gonna do ridiculous amounts of damage. Like, I don't know if we have a DPS bar we can see here, but he is going to be it. My experience with the rogues in this game is they do a lot of damage. Okay, he did all the healing, and no, actually, he did a little better, but he's also clashing more at the moment. I'm still thinking about changing him over to do that. Okay, we do have enough to buy this shield, so do that. Go check our guys over here, see if we can get any like crazy good guys again. All right, equipment. Give you that. Gives us 2 of those. Oh, we can actually put this these speed 2, speed 1. Put these on him because they get him more speed, and once we get a little more speed, then we can kind of cruise through. All right, I think that might be too many healers for us. No shields. Okay, we'll try that. As long as we got no shields, then we're kind of reasonable. We can probably do this. Maybe. Looking at the various life bars, this may not be the case. They might actually just be able to 100% out heal us, which is definitely possible. I have had that happen before, where it was just like, nah. What eventually won me the thing was that we would knock the healer wouldn't heal themselves at the time. Oof, this does not look good for our side. Okay, I think, is there a retreat button? Okay, what do we got here? Hide or show dwarf portraits. Pause battle. Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely get out of here. Okay, that's the first time I've ever fled from a battle in that game. All right, let's do this because we need to start getting some. We need to get some equip up, and we need to get some more guys because we're not rolling very deep here. We got 4 guys, and we're going up against like 8, 9, 10 guys. So that's not working for us. Okay, let's get him that, because that'll actually make a pretty significant difference right there with that piece. We don't need to seal any of these guys. All right, let's see here. You can get this. That's going to make a pretty significant difference, like I said. Think that should be good for the moment. So let's get on down here. We can do this guy pretty easy. This guy, I'm still hesitant, especially with that guy right there, because those guys are mean. We only got 1 of them though. We'll try it. Oh no, they're all shielders. Ugh. Well, no, it's okay because there's only like 2 healers. There's not like 2 bundles of 3 healers. So we should be able to overrun that. Yeah, see, that's what we're doing this time too. The healers aren't healing themselves very much, so we're gonna whittle them down through that each time we knock them back. There we go. There we go. Now the healer's gone. They're gone. Okay. Ooh, yeah. That's a... That's pretty nice. This is wizard's... That green wizard staff's not too terrible either. All right, let's see what we've got here. Oh, he's got pretty good stats. Oh, he's got a little above average and he's subpar in everything except for speed. So if we swap things around and we made him into a rogue, with his dexterity would be the skill that would start scaling. So he's going to be bad at it at first, but he would eventually be insanely good at it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab him. Now, what we do need to go into is one of these places, and I got to figure out where it's at. All right. Where's my formations? I have to remember where my formations are because... storage items. Oh, wait. That was on this screen? Yes. Okay. So free-for-all is not good for us because everybody runs away. So what we're going to be doing is strength in numbers. And that's going to keep us a little better clustered, which isn't always great, but in the case of right now is going to be better than all of our guys running away from our healers. I think we're going to do the Jeep fight out. Since these are early, we don't really have any of our meta progression or anything, so it's kind of hard to... We got to build a little. Ooh, how many of those do we have? We have 2, and we have 1 in the hands of 1 guy. All right, so let's see here. He came out as a knight. He currently... Oh my god, yeah, no. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take you, and we're going to get you, and we're going to give that to you. We're going to make him that thief. But here's what we're going to do in our... Nope. I'm going to make him... We're gonna take him, and we're going to turn him into... Like I said, I was saying he was going to be our front line, and I think that is the case there. I think he's going to be our front line. All right, so now we got 3 knights in the front to hold everything down, and we got our 1 guy here, and he runs so crazy fast, he should be able to just, murder them crazy fast. So, maybe. Okay, ooh. Okay, he can drop stuff, but that's terrifying. They're 2 healing bosses. Sure. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? Oh, turns out having 2 healing. Oh, jeez. Wow. Oh, man. Crazy. Oh, he did it. He did it. Yes. He pulled through. Oh, go team! Okay. That was that MVP right there. That speed really did it. It really did. That was fantastic. Yes! All right, let's see here. You know what? We're going to grab that. And we're going to grab that. And what are you? Copper shoulders? Copper shoulders... Currently give more speed, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so let's get our little dudes here a little bit better equipped. Okay, so let's give you copper shoulders, because these are going to give to you, who was also wearing red steel shoulders, which are not the greatest. So we'll go with that hat to you, that hat to you. You can keep this hat on for the moment, because you have just already good stats, so... That will work. That's going to give us a good lineup in the front so that we won't be knocked back nearly as much. We're going to need to start getting rid of selling or converting some of this gear as we go. What's our next shop? 1,200. I think we want to probably push to that. Let's see. We got 1 wizard and a bunch of shielders. That's not too bad. These shielders are real rough. This battle is actually kind of hard. It's because of this. Oh, and he's the upgraded one, too. These guys are real rough sometimes. All right, let's try this one. Yeah, look at how fast he is. He's so fast. He's just cranking out so much damage because he's just crazy fast. We're not healing anything, though. Oh, man. We are not healing anything. Okay, let's see what gear we have. All right, we have... All right, what are you? You're blue, which is technically better, but it's still, we need to probably get another person. Okay. All right, my man here looks pretty okay. So let's go ahead and give him the rain staff, and he'll start picking up. And whoa, you know what? With a good speed on him, that's actually not a bad thing. We could use to crank up his dexterity a little bit, but that's okay. What we will do, though, is we'll go over here, go ahead and build ourselves a better thing. All right, poison resist, maybe not the stat I was shooting for, but... So if I wanted to build out... Okay. What if I do this? Nothing? No. What if I do this thing that I know won't work? All right, so we have dashing guy right here. He's gonna need some better equips. But well, we do have one here. Hold on. One, no. Okay. Off to combat we go. We have another healer now, so that should be a little better. We should be a little sturdier. Let's go ahead and do 3. 3 is an ugly number. Let's go ahead and do this one. Now with 2, now the other key here is that with that the healing rain is one of my favorite, the staff. The reason that it's one of my favorite is those caster orcs will do fire, and it sets your guys on fire, which is cool and also funny. But you can use the healing staff to put them out. All right. Actually, we're almost there. So let's see if we can't eke out a fight or two, and then we'll go. Oh, we got a boss here. Okay. I'm gonna go with this one. Again, for the healing rain, putting out the fire really helps out. So as long as our guy casts and we make sure we stay under the clouds occasionally, we can probably stay alive. At which point, it's just a matter of out-damaging their healing. Since they're not getting the fire dot, yay us. Or at least that's the way it used to work. I think it still works the same, because I noticed we were on fire, then not on fire, then we're on fire, then not on fire. Notice how we're staying clustered up, and we're staying at least close enough for our healers to do something towards the end, though? That's what we were shooting for. All right, restores all healing will find below max 75, grants 12% resistance for 10 seconds, 2 uses per battle, gain 5 permanent weight on use. That is outstanding. Okay, we're definitely taking that. What is that? Whew, expensive. Ooh. Yes, please. Is this an offhand? Okay, so let's see what we got for our guys here. Okay, so you have a main hand, which is going to be that one. And then Bacon is going to go on here, because that's going to just start passively building him up. Every time he gets beat up, he's now going to get better, which is counterintuitive, but you know, sometimes that's the way it is. All right, let's go ahead and do that. That did get us the exact same thing. We did get a third one of these. If we wanted to, we could. Nope, we don't. That's right. I forgot to buy it. I didn't. No, I didn't buy it because I think we'll go into new equipment realms faster. All right. So 2 healers. Yeah, we can do this. I feel confident on this. We're getting beat back. Maybe I shouldn't. No, eventually what'll happen is we'll just start taking out some of the shield guys, because even with all their healers, we're still doing a lot of damage. The problem is that if we can't push them back, their healers can generally out-heal us. And because their healers will be able to not take one for the team by, like that guy. See, now when we started pushing forward, then we started getting their warriors knocked behind. Their shields will get knocked behind their healers, and then we get the occasional shot of the healers. Healers are bad at healing themselves, which is good. Except those 2 bosses. Boy, that was a lot of damage. Hey, yes, that's a nice. All right, all right. Hey, there we go, there we go. That's gonna help out. See, we're starting to get some good stuff here. We'll grab that. We want that's basically what we're looking for in our upgrades, is to get ourselves to the point where we can kind of start dropping more stats on everybody. All right, so we have 2 of those. Okay, we're gonna have to sell some stuff, it looks like. So sell for 0. That's right. All right, so how do I sell? Where's the sell button? Oh, hold on. There we go. Selling cursor. Okay. Toot. All right, let's get these. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking these basic items out. They don't, unless they've changed something. Last time I played, they didn't really turn into anything too special towards the end, so it wasn't really super. Okay. I'm gonna go like that. And I want this guy on here, I think. Yeah. All right, so everybody's got a little bit of something going on. Now let's check out one thing here. I'm gonna re-roll that. Grab that. This banner would be nice. I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll one more time. Ooh. We're gonna lock that. Maybe. Gain 1 wisdom on level up. Ooh. Nah. That's different. It's a wizard one though, so we're not really using wizards right now though. Oh, this is that is a gourmet delivery of equipment for us here. Yeah, this game's fun. It was one of the, I wouldn't say it's the first game, but it was one of the games that kind of, I guess, I would say revived my interest in. Hey, our bacon just went off. So it did work. Like, he got underneath that point and the bacon went off, so he got extra stats. And that helps out a lot in this game. Okay, what do we got here? I've got 0, but we're gonna go ahead and just buy both of these and that. Okay, now let's go over here. Let's go to our guy. Let's get this guy. Let's have him undo his shield. Oh, his shield's bad too. Oh. Okay, well, we'll have to work on your shield second, sir, because right now we're fixing your... Right now we're fixing that. Okay, what if I do this? Oh, weird. Oh, that's what it does. Oh, so I could upgrade it. Okay. So what if I do that? Oh, that's how I do that. Okay, cool. That's neat. That's different than what it used to be. Physical resist, not bad. Ooh, wait. I think we'll go physical resist. And the reason I don't go weight, and weight is actually really super important, but I'm not going with it, is because it's only 4. Let's go with the weight. Weight is really good, because if you don't get pushed back, like, it's just insanely better. All right, you are now way better upgraded. All right, so we can head on in for our next one. Let's see what we got here. 1 healer, 3 casters. No, because these are both. This is a shaman and a thunder mage. Oh, no, not unless we get a certain item. If we get a certain item, thunder mages are actually like loot boxes at that point. But until you get that item, it doesn't quite work that way. Well, we'll do this one just to see if we can make it through, and then I'll have to call it there so I can get this rendered and uploaded on time even. Oh, are we going to make it? We did detect, like I said, when you look at those support orcs, if you get a bunch of them on both sides, they will, like, just absolutely out-heal any amount of damage you can do sometimes. And it's kind of funny. But yeah, the game itself is really good. Like I said, I kind of, like, I can't remember what, there were other games before this that were sort of the party management simulator while auto-battling. Oh, we pushed them far enough back that we just got the, we're going to murder you thing. All right, if I click here, is it going to take all those? That's what I was. Yes, it did. Okay, so if I do that, though, that's a much better one. And if I do, that's green, so I need 1 more blade for that. We don't have enough to see if we had another one of these. Well, we do actually. Hold on. So he has a, no, he has a blue. Okay, nope. We don't really have anything that we could use. All right, let's re-roll. We'll do one more combat. Just because I like this. I really like this game. So we're going to do one more combat. Then I'm going to go. I swear. I promise. No, this was fun. Like I said, there were other games I played before this that had sort of the party management simulator to them. But this one I really enjoyed. And I mean, I played it for ages while it was still just a website. And then I played it when it was a demo. And then I bought it. I think like early access, I think. Was it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like I really enjoyed this game. Had a great time. All right. One thing I need to get done is when I can actually start spending my gems and things. Which is, we're not at the boss yet. And I think that's what I have to do to get that. Let's go to our main menu here. We can also check, hold on. Oh, that's where it is. Oh, and I have a bunch of rune points. I'll have to go spend those. Oh, I could have spent those all along. Well, you know, since I didn't have the tutorial to remind me, and that's in a different place now. Because it used to be like basically like a... I don't think there were seasons last time I played. That's actually what got me to here. Is I don't think there were seasons last time I played, which is kind of cool. I like the seasons thing in this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's where that's at. Okay, now I know where that is for next time I come here. All right, perfect. This has been Dwarves, Glory, Death, and Loot. This is a super fun game if you like a little sort of auto battling with a side of party management with equipment and all that stuff, and your glory to your clan. You can I'll have a link to Steam page in the description as always. It's a fun game. If you actually idle the desktop, the funny part about it is these gems, the gems that you use to upgrade for your meta progression. I just want to point this out. When you get these gems to upgrade your meta progression in here, you can do like stuff that you don't have rune points for, and when you're on this screen, occasionally chests will pop up, and that thing we did right at the very beginning, where sometimes you'll get a guy run by with a little thing, and that actually gives you, clicking on those chests and clicking on the guy and getting the chest out of him, actually gives you gems you can use to upgrade. So if you're like just kind of idling on the desktop, you can actually somehow end up getting a little progression too. So again, I'll have a link to the Steam page in the description if you wanted to get this for yourself. If you enjoy these videos, I do hope you come back for the next one. And most of all, as always, have a great day.